James Mccann out for 6 weeks? What? What is going on, YouTube? It's RandyTalksMets in the building, and this video is going to be about James Mccann, and he's going to the IL. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let's talk some Mets baseball. Guys, James Mccann is going on the IL, with a hamate fracture in his left hand. He is going to be out 6 weeks. Who would have thought? Nobody saw this injury coming. James Mccann was just fine the other day. He played in a recent game. Thomas Nido played in a recent game. So, nobody saw this injury coming. And it sucks to say, that James Mccann, that we're going to miss him as Mets fans. Because I'll tell you this, a lot of Mets fans right now see James Mccann as a struggling offensive catcher, a really good defensive catcher. But honestly, guys, he's batting 196, only has 1 home run, and has 11 hits. This guy has not been really good in 2022. He struggled. And, the fact that the Mets got James Mccann for the next 2 years after this, it's going to be a tough one. James Mccann might be traded by next year. We'll see what happens. But I'll tell you this, James Mccann, guys, he's just not looked like himself, he's never going to be a great offensive catcher. We don't need him to be a 300 hitter. We would love James Mccann to be a 300 hitter, 280 hitter. But, James Mccann is just not that type of hitter, guys. He's a very slow catcher. He does, he's a double play machine. So he's a rally killer, unfortunately. So it sucks to say, but this might be a blessing in the disguise for the New York Mets because Thomas Nido, a lot of Mets fans want Thomas Nido to get some playing time, and they wanted Thomas Nido to get some playing time over James Mccann. And definitely, guys, now, James Mccann is out of the picture for now for the next 6 weeks. So we'll see what happens. But Thomas Nido is going to be the starting catcher. They just called up, recently Patrick Mazeika from AAA. So we know what Patrick Mazeika did last year, with his walk-offs and those little grounders that he did. So Patrick Mazeika is loved by the Mets fans. And we'll see what Thomas Nido does. But I'll tell you this, guys. I want to see Thomas Nido, become, he doesn't need to be the greatest offensive catcher either. But I like the way Thomas Nido, his approach at the plate, he just has a better approach than James Mccann. And when the Mets got James Mccann, I thought James Mccann was going to be good. I thought he was going to be, what he brought from the White Sox. But recently, guys, James Mccann, he's tried everything too. He's tried to change his batting stance. It's just not working out for James Mccann, guys. A batting average of 196, 1 home run. This is not what the Mets signed him for. They signed him, to play some defense, but they also signed him to be a really good offensive catcher. And the fact that he got 4 years and, when they could have got JT Realmuto, it sucks to say that, James Mccann has been a failure, but he has. James Mccann has not been good, guys. He just hasn't been great. Let me know what you guys think about James Mccann, what you guys think about the news. Are you guys happy about Thomas Nido? Are you happy about Patrick Mazeika? I know everybody wants, Francisco Alvarez to come, but he's not ready yet. In the minors, he's struggling. He's not going to be ready for the next 2 years. So we'll see what happens with Francisco Alvarez, Thomas Nido, and Patrick Mazeika and the catcher situation. Maybe they're going to trade for catching. We don't know. But hopefully, when James Mccann comes back, after the 6 weeks, Jacob deGrom comes and, the Mets are in a good place. We'll see, though. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think about Thomas Nido. Do you guys see Thomas Nido being really good for the Mets? Or do you see him being just another James Mccann? I like his approach. I like the way he hits the ball. I like the way he catches. He has a good arm. So I don't think the Mets are really missing a lot with James Mccann on the IL. That's just my opinion. But let me know what you guys think. And yeah, guys, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, this has been a pleasure talking Mets baseball with you guys. So this is Randy Talks Mets, and I'm out of here.